What's up, guys? Today we're going over a really debated subject about how to win in Fortnite and how to get out of most fights practically unscathed, and even solo squads. You'll see a couple fights in this gameplay here where it's basically me versus a squad, take on the entire squad, and this is just a commentary about how to get out of those bad situations and how to succeed and excel win in those bad situations. One of the first main topics I want to talk about is positioning. Now, positioning in Fortnite is probably one of the most needed things in Fortnite and one of the most needed skills to be able to excel and actually win most games in Fortnite. Now, what great positioning is not high ground. Well, it is sort of, but it's not just high ground. It's where you can take those shots that are at weird angles where they won't expect it, and also you don't want to be in the center of the fight. Say there's a squad around you. You do not want to be in the center where they're shooting at you from all directions and you just can't not do anything and you're completely helpless. Speaking of that, here's one of these situations. So I see this duo up there by Fork and Knife, and I'm like, okay, I can take these guys on easily. So I go up in advance. Little did I know they had two more teammates up above shooting at me. I had one from the side. I decided to try to get the snipes off, but I missed both my shots. I got absolutely lasered. Was surrounded by three people on each side, and then a fourth person was in that ball, and they're just lasering me. Now, in this situation, what I need to do is to move back to my teammates, where my teammates have heals, where I can regroup, evaluate the situation, and then I go back and attack again. Luckily, my teammate had a chug jug, so I went back and chugged. But the thing is while I was chugging, one of my teammates got downed and got finished. So now after my chug jug finished drinking, I turn around and this baller guy is just wrecking all of us. He hits me for a ton of damage, ruins all our builds, and then out of the corner of my eye I see this the dragon skin, the hybrid, and so I laser him because I had already tagged him for 150 before, or 105, and so I laser him. He's dead. Go on to laser his other teammates. Now I hear my teammate's gonna get finished, so I drop down and pump a guy for 100, and it's a nasty shot. I continue to pressure him until my teammate says that he's almost getting finished. So I drop down and the guy gets through my builds and I quickly one pump him. Now I start getting pressured from the other guy, so I make sure my teammate's covered, and then I move on to attack that guy. I've tried to pump him, but it misses. Then I SMG him and then pump him again. He gets down and then he goes into knife, I think. And so I stop focusing on him because I can hear other footsteps in these builds, and I don't want anyone to get the res off. So I see this Santa guy rezzing, so then I knock him quickly, and then I finish that guy with a couple quick AR shots. Now I need to go res my teammate because he's almost dead. So I edit through the wall and make sure to cover myself because I'm alone. If I get sniped, it's all over. So I start to res my teammate so that he can get up, because squads is going to be very hard alone, and I would really like a teammate. This comes in very handy in the end game. Now I pick up my heavy AR, I re-loot and everything. I just try to go through all the loot, making sure that I got the best weapons so that I don't miss out on any advantages I possibly can. Here I'm just leaving the crime scene, and we're going over to Fatal Fields to see if we can pick up a few more kills. And to our right, we can see a couple. We hear a couple people sniping, so we look over at the shack, and lo and behold, there's a little marshmallow skin there. He doesn't last very long, that's for sure. He did not have very good positioning whatsoever, but I finish him so they can't get the res off. So I know there's two more there because I see an elite agent and a no skin back there. And so we decided to get in a sniper battle, which isn't always the best decision, especially when they know that where you are, because one snipe shot and you're dead. but it worked out in this situation. So we kind of just sniped for a while, and then eventually I start to push, and my teammate stays back and snipes because he's actually god at sniping. My friend David, he might join the fusion clan later. Comment in the chat if you guys want him to. But so I push up and he's just pressuring with his sniper, and I'm trying to like kind of lead with my sniper, try to get a few shots off because I see that this guy's a bot. He doesn't even know that I'm there, and so I kind of push up and everything, and I see him just editing a window. I start to take a few little shots. I miss all of them except for that last couple, and he's literally one tap. And then I see his friend that also doesn't even notice me. Like, how dumb are these people? They're absolute bots. So I just laser them. The guy eventually sees me, only gets a few shots off, and then the last guy's just standing in the open, and I get one quick shot, and he's absolutely dead. That team was bot as heck. Easiest win of our lives. Another thing I want to talk about is how we play smart, and by that I mean you don't engage in fights you can't win. You're gonna see a fight coming up here that we could have taken, but we probably would have lost, and we played it smart. We kind of like, I wouldn't say camped. I guess I kind of would, but we're against squads, you know. I'm not the best player. I'm decent. I don't want to go up against a full squad if I don't have to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to wait it out. Now my friend, Fusion Squeak, he's very fun to play with, but he's dead in this match. So he died in that previous fight that you guys just saw, and he loves these cornfields. And so just to like make him happy, when we get him the win, we just wanted him to see us playing in the cornfields and stuff, and kind of camping there just for fun, you know. I don't recommend the strategy because you don't get kills or anything. There's nothing really fun to do anything at all, but he loves it, and so we did it for him. And so we just eventually just start sniping people here, and there's not much really happening here other than us missing snipes. I don't understand how I missed a couple of these. Like, you'll see there's a couple where literally it's dead on and the bullet goes through their head. It's so stupid, but we did pretty good, and we just basically just sat here because he really wanted us to, and it would be really funny to put on a YouTube video, so we decided to do it. But eventually we do take a big squad fight, and you'll see that coming up soon. Alright guys, so now I'm going to fast forward a little bit to the next time that we see a fight, and you'll see it in 3, 2, 1. Now this is where it starts to get really intense. So we see the people over there that they were sniping at, and we start to take a few shots and stuff, not really intending to kill them. Well, we want to, but like, it's not going to happen. We're just trying to weaken them up for when we actually do fight them. Now around here I miss a very, very, very easy shot, and you'll see it in a couple seconds. It's against that Moisty Merman guy, and I don't understand how I lost it or missed the shot, but you know, whatever. We ended up killing him, so you'll see that right about now. Alright, so this is when we actually attack people, and we go up against people. I start tagging the basketball skin up a lot, and so I kind of retreat back since I see it's the full squad. I build to protect myself, and then I see them all just building up, and it's very intimidating. You just need to keep calm and take shots when you can. I hit that guy for so much. He's so low, and so I tell my teammate he's low. I start to rush him as my teammate's just minigunning them, but then I get tagged super hard from behind. So I mini up a little bit just so I make sure that I stay at full health, so I'm not very taggable. Now they throw dynamite at me, so I'm just turbo building and building so hard. And so I 90 up a lot. I 90, I shoot. I do everything I can to make sure that I don't die and don't lose health. So I knock this basketball skin right next to my teammate, and then I come around and I hear the other people attacking my teammate. So I run up and I come behind my teammate, and I think he gets a few of them. I'm not sure. Let's just see this. Um, so yeah, they're just fighting in here. I remember this. So I come up in a round and I go over and I just laser that guy so hard, and we finish him. And so now we see it's us versus a last squad of 3, and they're up on that barn. They have a major advantage. They have everything going for them. They have the people. They have zone. They have everything going for them. Now what we need to do to turn this fight into our favor is we need to put them on the defensive. We need to knock one of their teammates, and that's exactly what my teammate here does. As I said before, he's a god with a sniper. He ends up knocking one of their teammates just out of the blue. He's like, I knocked one. I'm like, holy crap. Then he knocks another one. I don't know if the guy got rezzed or not, but he put them on the defensive. Now, what that did is allowed me to ramp rush above and put them under a lot of pressure. So I quadruple 90 all the way up to high ground, and I start hitting that guy for a lot, but I get lasered. Like, I mean lasered. I'm almost dead. So I mini up to make sure that I'm not one tag anymore. And so my teammate keeps putting pressure on them with snipes, and they start rocket launching me with grenade launchers, I guess. And so I make sure that I don't take any fall damage, and then I keep pressuring them, and then zone comes in. Now zone pushes them off of the barn, and it also pushes us away from where we are. So as we're moving into zone towards that long barn, they have to jump down from the barn, which is really that sucks for them because they lose their high ground and everything, and they can tell that we're good players, and they can tell that we're actually fighting. So they're probably scared right now. They're already on the defensive. It's a pretty scary situation to be in. And so what happens is I just 90 up, and then it just finishes with my teammate ending the last guy. You'll see that here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Use code MOBANDO in the item shop. Always subscribe and like. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.